Hello and welcome to a new video. I'm gonna show you a very old but I think still very beautiful collection. It's a small collection and it's with a lot of lavender hues, and that's why I called it also Lavender Treasure. A Lavender Treasure was once created, and I think it was one of the first collections with artsy bits and pieces. And when I scroll now through the folders, I really still know how I created those elements, and especially those Latin names, how I googled them. I wanted to have those names of those flowers. It's how is it called? Something with baby peas. So I just don't know how it's called in English, but I searched for words that coordinates with those flowers, and yes, I like to go with you through all the folders. I have a bundle at my shop, and the artsy bits and pieces number 1 and 2, and also the magic overlays, and the papers and the pattern papers and the photo stop are included in the bundle, but will not be sold separately this time. Okay, let's go through the folder. How you could see, we have here a beautiful delicate soft elements, some brushes and ornaments, some lights and sparkles. Yes, here we have also some magic lights and hearts, bows, swirls, a lot of tiny bits here. I love those pearls together with those little blinky stars and diamonds. And also we have here some vintage frames, some old ones, and also this one is also very beautiful. I like those cut out papers, and I still remember how I created it. That's not really an old one. I have created this line around really in Photoshop and cut that parts away. It was I created a action kind of because I had a special idea, but I think I never finished it completely as far I can remember. Okay, this is the artsy bits and pieces number 1, and then we have the artsy bits and pieces number 2. You see here also a lot of splatters, a lot of brushwork, a real flower here with a separated shadow which you can place underneath the flower, so you have a non-shadow version and a shadow version together. Also here we have a little bit of ornaments, some words and bows, scribbles, splashes, brush strokes, frames. Also here another flower with a shadow version, and we have here some silver birds. Also this is very nice, or this where is it, dandelion, and also here a bow with a shadow, and of course another frame you get here. So this is the artsy bits and pieces number 2 pack, and then we have the magic overlays. They are clusters and already pre-designed for you, so you can drag and drop them into on your canvas, and they are ready to go. Meanwhile, my artsy bits and pieces already look like that. So that's what those magic overlays were the start for the artsy bits and pieces I have today in my collections. They are a lot of work actually, because I create them in different layers, and this is what here happened. You have the kind of brushwork, you have then shadows, and then a realistic element, and then some sprinkles and whatever. So everything is a lot of layering, and yes, I think they are pretty awesome, and really love this magic overlays in this collection. Then we have the papers. We have here how many papers do we have? 9. We have some solid papers, and then we have some pre-designed. This is a kind of leak, and this one is an overlay. So when you overlay them, just let me show you that. Let's open that in Photoshop, and we open that one, and we need that one. We place that on top, so you can see you really get a nice overlay, like a tiered out paper on top of it, and you can place also images behind this tiered paper. And let me give you a an idea how it can look. I need to open a photo for you short. Just which one do we take? It's always the big question. Oopsie. I think I like those flowers here. Okay, so you can drag and drop them, and when you place underneath it, you can see what kind of effect this paper can reach. So let's try something. We go down with the saturation, and maybe we multiply it to the paper underneath, and yes, you some really nice effects. Oopsie, now it's gone. It's overlay, and when we maybe open one of those magic overlays and drag and drop them on our canvas, you can see how you can combine everything together, and how easily you really get fast with those kind of pre-designed, pre-created elements. A wonderful artsy page in a fast way, and especially if you are a beginner, those kind of artsy bits, overlays are just perfect to create your pages, because everything is beautiful set up already, and you can start with it to play. So yes, this is the these were the papers here. We have here also a little bit painted paper I have done for this collection, and some stripes here, yes, some solid ones, ornament. And then we have another pack which is called the pattern papers, and they, if you are a paper scrapper, just print them out, and if you have a good printer, use them as a starting point for your crafting projects. I think they come out pretty awesome, also on a paper and on your maybe card projects or whatever you like to do. I love those with the butterflies. Well, I love butterflies always. Yes, this is the pattern paper folder, and then we have the photo stuff. That's not a huge one, but it contains lens flares, magic lights, and 2 photo masks. I just only shortly want to give you an idea. Let's open another photo. Let's do that one. I have here some faces in. Which one do we take? Oops. Let's use that one. Just drag and drop. I'm gonna clip that in. So this is a photo mask which we used here out now, and maybe let's try one of those magic lights over here. Just drag and drop and color burn, and let's see what happens when we use it over here. Okay, this is pretty nice here in the corner. And those lens flares, they work also on photos, and best is to use them with color dodge, and you can see you get really colorful lightning effects here with them linear. So they best work with one of those settings. And you can see when I move them around that the brighter the background gets, the less you can see from the lens flare, and the darker it gets, the more is the lens flare to see here. So lens flares, magic lights are always a little bit something to play with, and you need to change always those layer settings to achieve a nice effect. So this is what we can do here. Maybe that looks a little bit like her hairs do have a kind of glow. Maybe we change a little bit this opacity, that it's not too bold. So okay, do you do that as well when you look at something and you need to check if it looks good, that you lean back and just have a look with one eye if that what you did looks pretty good? That's what I always do also at work. Okay, these are the photo stuff is this folder or this element pack called. So you get 6 different elements, and yes, this is it. I can show you some CT work for my girls. Better said, I have done them all, and I think they look pretty nice. I like this paper a lot, and I like the idea also with the word or the date I have written from bottom up on the side, so it's stand out here on the white part of the photo and to only have a little bit of clustering on the right side. And this is one, this is also, this is, oh, this is, these are lyrics of a Aha song called Lifelines. Maybe you can find it on YouTube somewhere. I really love that song, and that's why I've done this little card once. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video, and also if you buy the collection, I hope you enjoy it, to work with it, and let's show us your layouts at my Artology group, or also at the Lilypad gallery. Gonna see you next time. Have fun. Bye.